Hi, I'm Left, otherwise known as and I'm the host of this new little creation of mine called Reviews on Deck. Reviews on Deck is a review show in which I give my opinion on video games, but with a twist. The games I review are specifically reviewed on Valve's Steam Deck, and since the Steam Deck is such a unique little handheld, I thought it would only be a good idea to not only use these videos to recommend games to people scattered about the internet, but also to help Steam Deck users figure out how a potential game runs on their system, and what the overall gameplay experience is like on it as well. Because a lot of documentations on specific games played on Steam Deck can be hard to find sometimes. As an example, something I've noticed is that a lot of games on the Steam store note that they are unsupported on Steam Deck, which is sometimes flat out not true. So that will be something I will point out if that is the case when it comes to a game I am reviewing on Steam Deck. Hopefully I'll be able to cover everything from AAA games to indie games to even emulated games on this show. Also, this show has a much more positive outlook on the games that I review. I'm not going to nitpick little flaws in games, and I'm not going to purposely review a game considered bad unless I think it'd simply be a fun video to make. And even then, I'd still say what I like about the hypothetical game and not be overly negative. Out with the cynical attitude. So if any of that sounded interesting to you, then consider subscribing and checking out my first review on the well-known indie game, Ultra Kill, which should be out sometime this week. Hopefully. Alright, see you all soon.